Hey-oh, hey-oh. Daylight coming, we won't be looking. Do, 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 do. Raheem has music. How come he's not playing his music?
Raheem.
Yeah. He's carrying it. He might as well play it. Once again, everybody new on here, we're walking 21 miles today and at least 20 miles tomorrow. If we can do 28 miles tomorrow, we can get to Mangochi. I just don't know if the kids will be up to it or not. We'll see. Oh, you mean the painting and stuff? Oh, it's going really well. We got both of the watermelons painted and the dots, and then I wasn't happy with the dots that Rich did. They were very close together. So I was having Mike try to sand it. We couldn't sand it. But then I came up with another idea. I love walking. I call it walking meditation. I just come up with ideas and solutions and talk things through in my head. It's just, I love it. It's long distance walking. I just love. All right, let's see here. All right, what is this size? Is for the park? Yep, okay. Well, we're just leaving. This says you have entered, but we're leaving. All right, I'm going to take a picture of the group real quick. So let me get off the live just for a second. I'll be back on in a minute. Go on, you guys. You want to line up over there? Hold on. Let me get them over there. Come on, Rich. You can do it. No surrender. Look at this. What a day. Oh, what a day. We've gone about 7.5. I think we're almost at the gas station. The gas station is the 8-mile marker. But hold on, I'll be right back. I get a shot of them. I'm trying to get a photograph of them at every sign along the way, every landmark. Yeah, we've come through here before. I think we've gone with TikTok through to the gas station, but I don't think we haven't walked past the gas station going towards Mangochi, so this will be the farthest they've walked, past on the main road. So this should be interesting. It'll be the first time they've stayed in a hotel. It'll be their first hot shower. They've never taken hot showers before. They've only bathed in the lake. So I'm looking for it. It should be interesting, Very interesting. There's you know what? I didn't notice this little pool of water here. I don't know. I've never noticed that. Huh. Wow. See, always seeing new things. When you walk, you're always seeing something different. I think that's why they're making the bricks here. There's probably really good clay. There you go. They're building bricks over there. Thanks for liking the live. I'm walking with my hiking crew, some of the young men from the program. There's Raheem, there's Rich, Mike, and Trevor. And back in my videos, I've interviewed all of them about doing this walk to Kilimanjaro. That's what we're gearing up for, is this Kilimanjaro hike. And there's interviews with all of the kids that had started. Now, none of the girls were able to finish, so this is kind of the break it or make it part of the hike. Is okay, can you do long distance consecutively? So I have a training program all written down for them, and if they do it, they'd be able to finish and be able to go to Kilimanjaro. So far, they also have to get good grades in school, so I think there's only going to be 2 of them out of the 9 that started. There are only 4 that finish the long hike back to back, and then out of those, the 4 they're all with me, but only 2 seem to be they have good enough grades to be able to go. I haven't posted for what? Posted for what? I've been posting stuff. I have a bunch of videos up right now. Wait, what didn't I post? I'll make a video, whatever you want me to post. I'm happy to make videos. I posted videos. There's one of us walking, and then there's interviews with all the kids about why they want to go to do Kilimanjaro. You'll see it's one of all of us together on our walk, and then each kid has the camera for a minute, and they're saying what they want, why they want to go to a different country and hike Kilimanjaro. But out of those 4, there's or out of the 9 that were interviewed, there's only 4 that made it on the long walk that we did, and those are on this walk right now. And then out of this group of 4, I think only 2 are gonna have good enough grades to be able to go. They have to get at least 65% in all their classes, and if they fail anything or get a D or fail, I'm not going to reward them with this trip because it's very expensive. It comes out to $3,000 per kid. If anybody wants to help, I appreciate. I got 1 donation from my mom, but if anybody else wants to help us out here, I'd greatly appreciate it. There's only 2 kids. It's still going to cost $6,000, but I think it's important for them to see that when they put their mind to something and when they do well in school, that really the sky's the limit. And it will literally be, we're going to be at the top of Africa. And if they really stick to something, that they can do anything. I feel bad. And they didn't want to keep going at a certain point. They wanted Kim to come pick them up in the car. I was like, you guys you've done way less than you've done in the past, but they didn't want to push themselves to do more. And so that's like just giving up. And for me, like, I can't take anybody on a hike if they're just going to give up. I understand if something happens, you don't feel well, you hurt yourself, you're injured, but they were all perfectly fine. They were just being lazy. That's all it was. I was like, well, if you guys don't want to push yourself on this, then I can't take you to hike a major mountain because it's going to be tough. They're really going to have to be pushing themselves. So here they are making the local bricks. Oh, thanks for sharing the live, Christian. Now, why can't I zoom in? I don't know what is going on with the video, but sometimes I can zoom in and sometimes I can't. But anyway, that's how they fire the bricks. They make them, they leave little holes in the bottom, and they stick gasoline and wood in there. You can see them better right there, the openings, those little openings along the bottom there. That's where they toss in the gasoline and bricks, and that's how they fire them. Thanks, Yvonne. Share away. And this is how we get wood to the village. This, or the women go into the forest collecting it on Thursdays and Saturdays, or people bring it in like that. That's why I just laugh when people say, oh, go, you should get this, you should get that. You should get, like, there ain't nothing in the village. There's not even wood. They have to even bicycle in wood. It's pretty bad. No, it's probably about maybe 6 videos down. It's not the latest video. It's probably like 6 videos ago, and you'll see it's us walking. You'll see it's like us outdoors, the kids, and that's where it is. Those interviews are on there. Oh, thanks for sharing the live, you guys. I really appreciate it. Paul, what's up? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? Even Christian, night owls, man. And I see the gas station. It's just right It's just right. It's just right. I'm like, does that move? So we're gonna stop at the gas station for a little bit, sit down, have a break. I brought the kids the bananas that they would have had yesterday or today and tomorrow. I can't say today and tomorrow in the center, and I got their sandwiches for today and tomorrow. But I'm sure we're gonna be eating all that food today and have to stop and get lunch tomorrow somewhere. I don't know where. If we make it, I don't know what the timing is going to be when we're going to get to Sun and Sand. I think we're probably going to leave around 7 or 7:30 from this hotel because we'll have breakfast there and then hit the road. So if that's 27, wait, 6 hours. It'll take us like probably 7 hours to get to Sun and Sand. So we leave at 7, 8, another couple hours, and then Kim will pick us up from wherever we're at. Get to this. What's the name of the lodge again? I can't remember. Nkudzi Lodge. I thought it was the other one. I was saying it was the name of the lodge. How do you spell it? N K U D Z K I or something? Something like that. I don't know. You guys can look it up. Nkudzi Lodge. Nkudzi Beach Lodge, yeah. Beach Lodge, yeah. Beach Lodge, yeah. Main road. But then once it gets close to Cape Maclear, it becomes this potholed horribleness. This potholed horribleness. This took finish this road. And it's a very small section too. It's not even that big a section. 15 years. Have some more bricks. Have some more bricks. Then they build a little bit. Then they wait until have the money for the roof. Then they build a little bit. Roof. Then they build a little bit. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's right. There's a yellow sign down there. Sign down there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's right. There's a yellow sign down there. Sign down there. There's maybe some new people here. A little cemetery over here. Very typical houses, the bricks with the thatch roofs. And this is probably a whole family unit. Usually the families all live together, so you have grandparents, siblings, and then the grandchildren all live in the same compound. So this is probably just like a whole family compound here. And property is inherited through the mothers. So the land is owned by the women and the women's family. They're carrying water on their heads. Well, they all share food. Actually, Mike would probably be better to explain how the compounds work. So there's a plot of land, and then each family member from the mother's side has some of it. Whoever is first to build a house gets that part of the land. If they have the money to build on that land, then that is their land kind of thing, right? It's like kind of first dibs. And then everyone shares food, Mike? Or some people share food, some people don't? Yeah? They all share food. So how many people usually live in the compounds? Maybe 10, 15? Yeah, about 10. Depending on how many children they have. Do you have a compound where you're living, like with your family? Is there like your cousins live next to you? So how many people live in that compound? How many? Hold on, give him a minute, he's counting. Are you counting? Huh? I know, but how many? What, 20? 20, he says 20 in his compound. And they're all, your mother has how many sisters? 4. So it's his mother and 4 sisters. That's 5 siblings live there, right? 5 women, and then they have children. Mike, how many children does your mother have?
6.
His mother has 6. So I think there's more than 20, Mike. I mean, because the sisters have children too. There have to be more than 20. Yeah, probably 30. If you sat down and counted everyone that's in that area. Yes, and then they all have family farms that are outside of the village. When we walked out, you'll see lots and lots and lots of farms. Lots of farmland. It's just all, but they only really, their guys are getting here. They're getting water over here. There's a well. I wish I could zoom in. I don't want to walk over there. It's too close. There's a bunch of kids and families and people getting their water. I see a lot of buckets. They fill up their water and they carry it to their homes. He's very shy. He's extremely shy. But yeah, the families do have farmland that's just outside the village, but they don't have any kind of irrigation. So it's been a problem the past couple of years. The rain has not come heavy enough, and then this past year it came too late. So people have lost their farms the past 2 years. They haven't really grown much of anything. And so that's caused a lot of problems in the village because they just grow their maize. The maize is their staple. That's what they eat pretty much for every meal, is porridge in the morning. Oops, see, I'm trying to flip this around. They eat porridge in the morning, which is the corn, the maize, and then I'm gonna sit down on the bench over here. Then for dinner, they eat what's called sima. which is kind of like polenta. So that's also made out of corn and cooked for a really long time over a stove. So corn is their staple, and if they don't have corn, then the families go hungry, which happened last year, and then the price of goes up for us. Hello, Becky. How you doing? Hello. I always want to say east-west. It's northeast. How are you doing? I'm gonna sit down on the bench over here. Hope the kids know that I'm sitting down over here. So far, so good with my back. I took some Advil this morning. I'm good. Having some back issues, but today I just made sure to stand up really straight and not slouch, and I think it helped. I have terrible posture, so I think that's the cause of some of my issues. Ooh. That was a good 8 miles. It's warm out. It's not hot, but it's warm. Hello, Tammy. How you doing? Hey, thanks for liking the live, everyone. It'll get out to the FYP more, the more people are liking the live. You got some water? So the boys, they all filled up their... 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 I'm on. I'm here. I'm here with 4 kids. Raheem, Mike, 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 Mike. Ants over here. Yuck. Oh, wait a minute. Ants over here. Yuck. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my bad. Wait a minute. Oh, my band. Wait a minute. Oh, my bandana. Wait a minute. Oh, my bandana. Wait a minute. Oh, my bandana.